We are creating our reality. We are creating our reality by the meanings that we are giving to the things around us, the events, the situations, and our perception. All right, so the meaning and our perception is what is creating our reality. So we can be in the same house, we can have the same parents, we can have the same experiences, but yet my reality is different from the other person's reality that is living in the same place that I'm living. Is my reality is different from your reality. Your reality is different from your sisters or your brothers or your mothers, because reality is ultimately shaped by the meanings and perceptions that we give things. So let's take stress for instance. Everybody says stress kills. Stress kills. No, your perception kills. The perception that you are giving the events is what kills. Okay? So, for example, if you have a deadline and this is it's a lot riding on it, maybe your job is riding on this deadline, and if you don't get whatever done by a certain time, 12 o'clock midnight, in 2 days, then you may lose your job, which will have a domino effect on the rest of your life. Okay, is this stressful? It depends. It's about your perception. Some people say that they work better under these conditions because it gives them a time period. It makes them think faster. It makes them produce faster. And some people say, no, they are under extreme stress when they are given short deadlines and times, and when it feels like so much is riding on that job, that could possibly, if you don't get this deadline, if you don't get the whatever paperwork or what have you by that deadline, you could lose your job. It's all about perception though, because some people definitely would say, oh no, that is definitely a stressful situation. However, it is still your perception. So if you believe you can get the job done in less than 2 days, if you believe you can get the job, maybe the boss gave you 2 days, but you believe you can get it done in 24 hours. Are you really under stress when you have a whole nother 24 hours to work within? I mean, it's all perception. So for some people, they would say, that's stressful, that's stressful. And then for some people, they would say, oh no, it's a piece of cake. Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay, so stress and the events that are happening in your life are all based on the meanings that you are giving them. Okay, stress does not kill, your perception does. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Start changing the meanings that you're giving things. If you change the meanings, then your perception will be changed. And by changing your perception, your beliefs will be changed. And by changing your beliefs, your reality will transform. And the more you do this, the better you get at it. Because when you give things meaning, you're doing it with the intention of aiding yourself in the situation. Okay? So when you reframe things, reframing. So instead of looking at a situation that happened, oh, I don't know, whatever situation, bad situation, such and such bad situation happened, and woe is me. Instead of looking at it that way, such and such bad situation happened, and I know maybe you was late, maybe you was late for work or something, traffic, the traffic was slow. You have to reframe it. Instead of thinking, oh man, I'm late for work again, what is going on, right? You have to think of it like, oh, I'm late for work. What there's something worse up ahead, and I was saved from that. I was saved from getting into an accident because uh I was in this traffic jam, and I was saved from an accident. I was saved from an accident because if I had been just a little bit faster, went a little bit further, I may have gotten in this accident. So I'm glad that I'm late because that had helped me avoid this accident, right? You can reframe things, and then you won't be so upset, waiting in traffic, angry. Don't ever do that. If I'm late, I'm just late because I know I've done everything I can to be on time, and I don't let it get to me. I'm rarely late though. But if I am late, I just reframe it. Okay, I've been saved from a catastrophe. Okay, and I reframe it so that I don't be as stressed. And you have to do that with everything in your life. And once you start doing that with intention, your reality will change. Your reality will change. And stress will be different for you. It won't be just any random event. Oh, something happened out of the norm. Something didn't go your way. Now you're stressed out. Your heart is, you having anxiety, or you having uh, high blood pressure or what have you. No, because your perception will change. And when your perception changes, your reality changes. And so keep working on that.